This video is for the guy who's trying to build connection in a relationship where the space has already been created. Maybe she's asked for distance, maybe you guys are no longer living together, or maybe she even only communicates through text messages about the kids and the logistics, right? And you're probably sitting there wondering, like, how the hell do I fix this relationship when it doesn't really feel like I'm not even in one anymore? And this is the hardest stage to be in, because everything inside you wants to talk it through with her. You want to clarify things. You want to prove to her that you're growing, that you're changing. You want to ask for reassurance. But the truth is, bro, the more you try and close that gap, the more she's going to try and widen it. Because for her, it doesn't feel safe yet. So in this stage, the first rule to rebuilding connection is that when she wants space, respect that. Not just reluctantly, not just performatively, but actually. You respect it by not pushing. You respect it by not over texting. You respect it by not asking her if she still loves you. By holding your own frame. By showing her that you can be grounded, that you can be composed, and that you're whole within yourself, even when you're not getting that closeness that you're craving so much. Because here's what she's watching for, right? She's looking to see if you can hold yourself steady without needing her to regulate you. And if you can, that's when she starts to feel safe again. Safe to relax, safe to lower down her walls, safe to feel the absence of the pressure that she's been under all this time. And once that happens, something surprising begins to unfold, right? She'll start slowly getting closer. Not because you asked for it, but because you created the emotional condition for it. So, how do we create these conditions? Through the framework that we spoke about, the 4S framework: safe, seen, supported, and special. So, the first one is safe, right? This is emotional safety. And safety begins with consistency. If you're talking every couple of days about logistics, school, pickups, the finances, then this is your playground. And use these small moments to reflect calm, stability, presence, not pressure, not guilt, not bitterness. And if she sends you a cold, short message, right, don't match it with the neediness or aggression or passive aggressive, right? Match it with groundedness. Even the way you say, like, okay, no problems, I'll be there at 4 o'clock. It tells her who she's dealing with now. It's like compound interest, right? Every calm, non-reactive response, it's going to build emotional equity over time. Now, the second part of the framework is seen, right? And your job is to make her feel seen without demanding to be seen in return. This is not the time for you to seek validation. It's the time for you to reflect understanding. And if she makes a snide comment, or she pushes back, or she seems cold, rather than saying, hey, that's not fair, or hey, you're being unreasonable, try things like, empathy, right? Hey, I get that you're still hurt, and I'm not here to convince you otherwise. You're not agreeing with her version of the past. You're showing her that you see the pain behind her behavior, and that you're the man that can meet her with emotional presence, right? Not a level of panic or arguing or trying to show her otherwise. Right? This tells her that maybe he finally gets it. Maybe he is changing. The third part of the framework is support, right? And even if she says that she doesn't want anything from you, she doesn't want anything to do with you, there are always small ways to show up with support or as support without any expectations. Right? Let's say you notice that her car tires are flat. Right? Send her a text message, say, hey, I've just seen that your back tire looks a little low. Just wanted to let you know. Or let's say you're dropping the kids off and you know that she's running empty, right? It's Friday. Pack her favorite tea in the grocery bag. Right? And you're not doing this to be noticed, right? Don't point it out to her. You're doing this because this is who you are now. You're a man that leads with generosity, not transactions. And trust me, she'll notice these things. And number 4 is special, right? And this one gets missed because guys either go way too big too soon, right? This is the flowers, the dinner invites, the love letters, or they drop it entirely. But being special is about the subtle moments of admiration. It's a look, a compliment, or just the tone that you speak in. It's a quiet acknowledgement of who she is, right? Without you wanting anything in return, right? You're picking up the kids and she's walking into the room looking tired, but you can see that she's radiant, right? A simple, "you're looking beautiful today," lands better than 1,000 over explained text messages about how you've changed and how far you've come. And when it's done right, it reminds her that she's still desired and that you still see her, not just in the role that she plays, right? Now, we'll talk about the little micro moments, right? If you're not living together, if you're only crossing paths occasionally, then you've got to stop thinking about the connection in terms of events and start seeing it in these micro moments, right? Let's say she's walking the dog, right? Go walk with her. Don't talk about the relationship, just walk. Let's say she's picking up the kids, walk her to the car. Or if she's in the kitchen making tea, offer to do the dishes with her. These are your little dates now. These are your little windows. And if you treat these small moments like a sacred ground, right? Calm, present, light, you'll start to repattern her nervous system. She'll start to associate you with warmth, not heaviness and weight. It's like water wearing down a stone, right? One drop is not going to change anything. But over time, slowly, things will start to shift. And if you're asking, bro, what if she never comes back? What if I do all of this stuff and it still ends? Then this is what I say to you, bro. If you do this work and it still ends, you're still winning because you'll become a man who can hold his ground, who can create a connection with instead of clinging and begging, right? Who shows up with love without losing himself. And that's the type of man, not only does he attract his wife back, but he attracts everyone. It's magnetic. It's the kind of man that people feel safe with, that they trust, that they respect, they desire. So, bro, don't force the closeness. Create the emotional environment for it. And then let her move at a pace that feels safe for her. Because if it is real, bro, she'll find her way back. Not through pressure, not through begging, not through chasing, but through a magnetic pull.